Well, I made the mistake of turning on the news, and I listened to some of Trump talking in front of the Department of Justice, spewing his goddamn lies, telling things about us, about Americans. I can't stand that man. And now I find out I have pneumonia, and I can't march tomorrow. Hold up the truth, warriors. Hold it up for me. I can't be with you.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
Aiden Ross, the 23-year-old internet personality who, of course, is a MAGA Donald Trump superfan, the guy who gifted Donald Trump a Rolex watch and a customized Cybertruck during the presidential campaign, said on a podcast this week that he has now lost 8 figures in the stock market since Donald Trump imposed those tariffs. 8 figures. So, I don't know if you need to do the quick math there, but that's over $10 million this person, Aiden Ross, claims to have lost, all because of the man that he supported for president. Here is what he said on a podcast with his ally, DJ Academics. He revealed that he's lost 8 figures in the stock market, and he added, "People are getting killed. Me too. We all are." And it was at that point that DJ Academics said, "Damn, you over here like, damn, Kamala, come back to me." Now, Aiden Ross didn't necessarily agree with that, but he also didn't necessarily disagree with that. And of course, Academics said that in jest, right? Like, man, you're wishing Kamala would come back. But I gotta tell you, a lot of people are wishing that right now, including a lot of people who did openly, vocally support Donald Trump.
Welcome back to Sparkle's Show, the only podcast where drama meets democracy and satire takes the wheel with glitter and grace. Whether you're sipping sweet tea in Texas or dodging conspiracy theories at Thanksgiving, we got you. Big love to our originators and video stitches out there, the real MVPs who give this internet mess a heartbeat. If you're watching till now, drop a heart or a $sign in the comments. You already know we read every single one. Let's dive into the rest of the video, and we will be back for more commentary.
We had the flag. I had the shirt. I was a MAGA junkie.
A MAGA junkie who thought her government job would be safe with Donald Trump in office. She was wrong.
I cried. It's scary, you know? It's a really scary thing, and I was embarrassed. He's a good boy.
Piggott was abruptly fired last month from the Treasury Department's Bureau of Fiscal Service, based here in Parkersburg, West Virginia. The reason given for the firings of 125 probationary employees at the Bureau? Poor performance.
I had my last review on the 31st of January, and I had the highest rating that you can get on a review, less than 21 days before I was terminated for my performance.
You voted for Donald Trump.
I did.
Do you regret that vote?
Yes, I do. To cut the knees out of the working class Americans just doesn't make sense to me. I expected more from President Donald Trump.
Since speaking out, Piggott says she's received death threats and her home has been egged.
Trump 2024, MAGA family. You know why I'm MAGA? It's because the MAGA people have done more for me as a whole than black people, my own people, have ever done for me. Black people always want to tear down each other. Black people always want to shoot each other or hurt each other. MAGA family, we stick together. And they've had my back. Shout out Nancy, who passed away. Rest in peace to her. A lot of MAGA people have done a lot for me, and that's why I ride with them, and I'll keep riding with them until the wheels fall off. Because black people turned their backs on me, but MAGA people never did. Never.
Democrats, you were right. With all this shit going on in the news and with the stock market and this financial war with China, you're right. I'm really starting to regret my vote for voting for Donald Trump. I'm really starting to regret it. Nah, that's exactly what the hell I voted for. That's right, DJT. Keep doing it. Keep raising hell. It's going to be tough a little bit, but anything is better than what we suffered for 4 years under Biden and Harris. Oh, hell no. We living the dream right now. And I don't care what them liberals say. I do not regret. And I don't care what those liberals say. I do not regret, not 1 minute, not 1 millisecond, me voting for Donald Trump. So run and tell that, Charles Schumer, Jasmine Crocker shit, Maxine, the Mummy, Waters. I ain't worried about that shit. I'm up here barbecuing.
Welcome back, fam. MAGA regret is trending, but not all are crying. So the internet is currently flooded with what we call MAGA tears. Not my words. The stitches, the posts, the regret montages are everywhere. One guy said, "Trump promised to drain the swamp. Instead, I think I just bought a lakefront condo in it." Some voters are out here like, "Wait, he used my donations for legal fees and a gold-plated toilet?" Sir, that wasn't a campaign contribution. That was an emotional GoFundMe. But hold on, we gotta be fair. Not everyone is crying. There's still a strong base saying, "Nah, I'd vote again, twice if I could." And that's their right. Because in America, freedom of choice includes the freedom to buy the same merch 3 elections in a row. So whether you're Team Regret or Team Red Hat for life, the Sparkles Show sees you. And we're here to sprinkle some satire on your existential crisis. Let's talk about the stitches. Shout out to the creators digging through donation records, lawsuits, and merch sales, like they're auditioning for True Detective MAGA edition. Clips going viral show donors saying they gave hundreds, some thousands, thinking they were saving democracy. But turns out they were funding Trump's custom golf carts and courtroom glam. One stitch said, "We thought he was building a wall." Turns out he was building a defense fund. Oop. Another viral vid showed a man holding up a Trump 2020 flag while tearfully saying, "I just wanted someone to tell the truth." Sir, this is the Sparkles Show. We do satire, not therapy. But I feel you. And yet, in the middle of the regret parade, there are folks proudly waving flags saying, "So what? I still support him." Because for some, it's not about the money. Let's get sparkly deep for a second. Political regret hits different. It's not like returning a sweater. You can't take back an "I voted" sticker. When people say they feel scammed, it's not just about Trump. It's about broken trust, misinformation, and realizing that maybe, just maybe, they bought into a persona, not a policy. But again, not everyone regrets it. There are people who will go to the grave defending that vote like it was a family heirloom. And honestly, that's politics in America. It's feelings over facts, emotion over economics, red hats and blue tears, and everyone thinks they have the moral high ground. So before you laugh too hard at someone else's regret, remember, in 4 years, your candidate might be the one on a t-shirt next to a clearance sign. So what have we learned today? Trump may or may not have scammed some of his base, depending on who you ask. Some are mad, some are loyal, and some are just here for the memes. This isn't about dunking on voters. It's about realizing how fast a movement can become a merch store, and how tears, loyalty, and regret can all fit in the same political rally. Shout out again to all the stitches, creators, and brave regretters who put their stories online. Y'all are doing the Lord's chaotic work. If you laughed, cringed, or questioned your last donation, hit that like button, sub, and share this episode with your most politically confused cousin. And hey, if you made it to the end, drop A or in the comments. Let's see where your heart is. Stay sparkly, stay curious, and as always, we don't take sides. We just bring the glitter. Sparkles Show, out.